so happy to be here. As always, I'm David Pierce Anderson, and by my side is the great, the illustrious, the magnificent Alejandro Tyrannosaurus Rodriguez. Hondo, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, so you're not Jackson.
No, I'm not.
No.
I'm not.
And also the Hondo side is the great Bronchiosaurus Jordan Causey. So we had Jackson unable to be here today.
Yes.
So we're calling all stops. See, you just came off the street,
Literally.
wearing your jackets and scarves and everything.
Yep.
But thanks for joining me, both of you.
No
problem.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, no, you've both been on the show before,
Yep.
so it's mostly the same.
It's a pleasure to be back on the soda sofa over here, you know?
Divided by armrests.
Yep.
Yes. No, it's fun to have you. Both great guests, and we'll get into some interviews in the second segment and all that. And we got a lot of time to mess around with right now. So we're going to start off with our non-sponsor because that's how we always do it. He doesn't stand well on his own, but here at ETV we have a total budget of tears and prayers, and part of that is because we like to promote people that don't pay us anything for the promotion. They are, if you will, non-sponsors. Today's non-sponsor is the Funko Pop Grinch vinyl figure. If you feel like absolutely ruining everyone's good time, this is the figure for you. Perfect to get you in the mood for illegal impersonation of an officer of the holidays and theft. So make sure you get your Grinch by going to your friend and stealing theirs. Look at that guy.
You know, the Grinch is just misunderstood.
Really?
Yeah.
How so?
You know, he needed some love. He needed some friends. That's it.
He was just looking for attention.
Yeah.
I actually I saw a post that says that the Grinch is a misunderstood story because he doesn't hate Christmas. He hates people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I can relate to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like holidays.
Yeah, I enjoy people. You don't like holidays?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I should say I like the day.
Yeah.
But like the holiday culture.
Yeah, the marketing.
Yeah, where it's like, oh, Halloween's next year.
Yeah.
Start buying stuff for it. And it's like,
Buy our
wow.
Jack Skellington costume like a year early.
It's ridiculous, you know?
I agree with that. Yeah, completely.
It's silly.
It's nice to have the day to get together and be happy and everything.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's
Tis
why
the season, but
Thanksgiving.
the day.
Thanksgiving's the best holiday ever.
Yeah, we definitely talked about
Thanksgiving's
that.
top 10.
Your last time on.
Yeah.
And we're already running dry on our. How's it going, Ken? We've already been running dry on our topics with you, Hondo. But anyway, I want to show off this mug.
Yeah.
Santa. I usually drink out of a normal mug, but today I'm drinking out of Santa's skull. Tis the season.
It's gnarly.
Yeah.
Very
One
gnarly.
one other thing I want to get to is our wonderful Carly Grills, floor director.
Ooh.
Yeah, came in, got everyone some cookies,
Oh.
and it was very nice. They're in the control room right now. But I say, get that gluten off my desk. And what does she pull out but gluten-free cookies? Unbelievable. So thank you, Carly. Round of applause. Thank you so much. I'm going to unwrap them. No,
Are you going to try one? Can I try one?
Try one. Yeah, we'll try.
I've never had a gluten-free cookie.
Same.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Well, we might not be able to because this knot is a pretty good one. So, here we go. Yeah, I don't know. Some people think gluten-free baked goods are better than regular ones.
No, they don't.
I do, because I like to say that because I have nothing else better going for me than to lie. So there we go. We got a few different ones.
You want one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks,
This one
man.
is plain. Yeah, I don't know.
No, you know what? It's funny because it tastes just like plain.
An airplane. No, that's really good.
No, it's actually good. Yeah,
it's really good.
I'm surprised. It's like a brisket. Or no,
Yeah.
that's meat.
A biscuit.
A biscuit.
You were close. One letter off.
Finally had tea.
That's it's sugar cookie, but that's really
You know
good. We got some chocolate chip in there too. But thank you, Carly.
Thank
I
you,
do
Carly.
appreciate
Thank
that.
you so much.
Let me get one good more crunch in there. Okay. We got stories for you. One second. All right. Now this is the time of year when people celebrate love, sacrifice, and the birth of a savior. Of course, we're talking about Luke Skywalker. For the past 2 years, Star Wars has become synonymous with the holiday season, and this year is no exception. Star Wars The Last Jedi will be released later this week, and I am extremely confused on how to feel. The Force Awakens is my least favorite movie ever made, but I love episodes 1 through 6. And I want Star Wars to be successful, but The Force Awakens was a complete waste of time, and it makes me angry, so I'm not looking forward to Episode 8. However, people are saying this is the best Star Wars yet, and the best Mark Hamill has ever performed as Luke Skywalker. After watching the world premiere a couple days ago, I'm very wary on that comment, but what do you guys think? I don't know if I'm excited for this, but I'm looking forward, I guess, to seeing what the 8th installment of Star Wars holds for us.
So there's a lot to unpack there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Let's
juicy.
do it.
Do you have any?
I just want to see what Finn's gonna do this time, because all he did was kind of get beat up last time.
Yep. They marketed him like he was
The Jedi.
The Jedi.
So now we get
like-
to see like all that stormtrooper training.
Right.
Yeah. What are your thoughts?
I guess I don't know what to. So what exactly are you asking? How do I feel about the movie in general?
What do you think about it coming out? I mean, are you excited to see it?
100%.
Yeah.
It's a Star Wars movie. Yeah.
Yeah, but the last one, well, Rogue One was okay.
Rogue One
Force
was
Awakens
good.
sucked
Rogue One was
balls.
great.
Rogue One was good.
I thought Force Awakens was pretty good.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Good setup.
Waste of
agree.
time.
Yeah.
It was a waste of time.
Okay,
It was
so-
episode 4.
I think it's. Oh God.
Just watch you chew, right?
No, but I think to call it a waste of time is silly
No, it's not.
because it's entertainment. I was entertained, you know.
Wow.
But I don't. It was obviously not a top 5
Yeah.
Star Wars movie,
No.
but it's certainly better than. I mean, most of the prequels, and maybe it's tied for Revenge of the Sith.
It's
But
better than the Star Wars Christmas special.
I'll give you that much. No, I think, as I said, it's easily my least favorite Star Wars.
Okay.
Also my least favorite movie ever made. I just think it took
weird.
it took away
Really?
from the
That's
other
really
ones.
weird.
No, I could go on, and I've had hours of conversation about why I don't like it.
so,
But
how do you feel that Luke Skywalker's probably going to die?
I
I think that's my opinion. I think
Our
he's
Lord
gonna-
and Savior, Luke
Well,
Skywalker.
because it's Disney, I don't think they'll kill him this one. I don't know if they will kill him at all, actually, because
I think they will.
Han's gone,
Yeah.
and Carrie Fisher is
Unfortunately.
right
Yeah.
gone. So what else do we have from the original? And
Yeah, but see, but you keep talking about you don't want the member berries, you know.
Yeah, the nostalgia
member-
factor, yeah.
Right.
So like if
exactly.
we lose Luke, we lose. You know,
We lose
maybe you
everyone.
can finally shed the
Yeah.
weight of the old films and move on.
yeah, but
Yeah.
they're not doing that because that's all Episode 7 was. Remember this?
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
That
I'm
still
intrigued.
probably worked well.
It's interesting. I'm going in there with an open mind because I think that it's going to be. I mean, I don't know. I'm just interested to see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we got another story. As many of you know, Donald Trump has been accused of sexual harassment by a lot of women. How many? Well, we could start a baseball team and have a decent bench. The Trumpster has come out and denied these allegations, but the odds of them being false are about as big as his little hands. So now, with no action being taken for these women, they've decided to take action on themselves. They have demanded that Congress hold an inquiry looking into the case. Now, Republicans control Congress, and considering that they just backed a pedophile, the odds aren't looking great. So what else can these women do if an inquiry doesn't work out? Well, I think now would be the time to see a real-life Fox Force 5. A team of assassin women getting vengeance and wreaking havoc across the nation. But in all honesty, while that would be fantastic, it shouldn't have had to come to this. Excuse me. Trump shouldn't have been able to become president, and I really can't believe that we're not supporting these women, and at the very least, investigating the allegations. Stay strong, ladies, and really, if you're interested in the full Fox Force 5, let me know. I have connections. Sugar Cookie tried me out on that one, so it was a bit of a struggle. I know you guys don't like Trump.
That's like my motto. That's my alarm. Like I hate Trump.
Yeah, wake up to
Just-
FDT.
Man, F Trump.
I agree with the investigation part because if
Yeah.
if you just called the cops and said my neighbor might be doing, you know, these terrible things to women or something, they'll at least knock on his door.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know, they'll talk to him about it.
Yeah.
So the fact that like 30 women or whatever it is, you
Like
know,
Trump did this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's concerning.
Well,
and nobody's even just looked at
They're
it.
just like, oh, they're lying. It's like, no.
It's
yeah.
tough to knock on his door because of all that security.
And he's probably at
Bad
the golf
time.
course.
What was that, Jordan?
And he's probably at the golf course.
Probably at the
avoiding
golf
them.
course, right? He's not even ever home.
You know what golf stands for?
What?
Yeah, golf's an acronym. Did you know that?
Wow.
No, I didn't know that.
No idea.
Gentlemen only, ladies forbidden. Swear.
Wow.
Look it up.
Jeez.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Learn something new. It's still
no
on
wonder
the
he loved
air.
it so much. Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's
Just
why I don't go golfing.
Policy.
All right, that's all I got for the news. We're going to be back. We're going to talk some more because guess what? This is a talk show. We'll see you after the break. Hello?
I'll be right with you.
I'm just looking to charge my phone.
I'm looking for keeps.
What can I do for you?
I got a glimpse into what the future might hold. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm ready for that.
Guess I'm gonna be here a while. People find me when they need me. Welcome back to Still on the Air. We are fighting through the show. Still on the air. No matter what the world says, we're going to be still on the air. They tried to get us off many times this semester, but here we go. We keep on fighting.
Facing the elements.
Yeah. So Hondo, you were originally going to be our guest today, but now
Yeah.
you have moved one chair over, and Jordan Causey. We're going to talk a little bit about the multi-talented Jordan Causey, I should say.
Thank you.
And
You flatter me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, and you are multi-talented. Last time we had you on, we talked about music,
Yep.
and your DJing and all that, and you did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
It was a great set. But something dear to the both of us, dear to Jackson also, is your
Yeah.
comedy career.
Yes.
And Laughing Minute Enterprises, you've been with them for a while.
Yeah.
You had your
years.
last lame show
Yeah.
over the weekend.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
It went really well. I think it was one of our best shows. Everyone did great stand-up. I think all the games really hit, especially since some of those games were new.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, I hope these go really well, and
Yeah.
they were perfect. I'm really glad I got to go out on such a good show,
Yeah.
standing ovation. I got a great send-off speech from Hondo here.
Yeah.
It was great.
One of the highlights of my night was being able to
Yeah.
bring you up. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that was
Thanks again
fantastic.
for that,
Yeah, I and then talk about the new games. Jackson, the president, the guy that usually is here, he wanted to do a lot of new games because I don't know if he felt stale with doing the same games over again, but it was at least maybe the audience did. So
You must have been eating those cookies.
right.
Yeah.
What does that even mean? They're good cookies. And I was informed in the break that the AD Carly Angot also helped out with the cookies, so I gotta give a little shout out there. But no, we got a lot of new games in there, and it was good. The send-off was awesome,
Yeah,
and you got the standing ovation you deserved.
Yeah.
But you did another great stand-up set.
Thank you
which,
so much.
when did you start doing stand-up?
A couple years ago, when I first joined Lame, it was more of like, oh, I'm just going to do improv. But when they brought up the idea of possibly doing stand-up, I was like, oh, I should try it out. I mean, a lot of people I watch on TV have done stand-up. I was like, oh,
Right.
worst comes to worst, I do horrible and never do it again. And
Yeah.
if it goes good, I keep doing it. But yeah,
For sure. Well, you've been doing great
So
for
thank you.
everything I've seen
That
from you.
means a lot. Thank you.
Hannibal Buress got arrested.
I know. I saw
Free Hannibal Buress.
Free Hannibal.
Yeah, that
Yep.
was why.
that. What I am detained for.
What?
What? You know you look goofy, right?
Oh,
that was so great.
It was so Hannibal. Like he's always
God.
Hannibal.
Yeah,
Like,
no
perfect.
matter what.
The
When he was released, he tweeted the gif of him from the Eric Andre show, like Hannibal busting through.
Oh God, it's so good.
That was amazing. Yeah, I woke up to that and I was very surprised by that. Which led me to the next question is, do you have any comedians that you look up to?
Oh, yeah,
And
definitely.
I thought Hannibal Buress was one of them.
Yep, Hannibal Buress is definitely up there. Donald Glover. I think Dimitri Martin is probably like my biggest
yeah.
influence, just because he has a very dry but just witty sense of humor.
Right.
Like, you can't help but laugh. He's one of my favorite comedians of all time.
He's fantastic.
I can see the inspiration there. I see
Yeah.
the link. I have to burp. What do I do if you're on
Just
TV?
do it. I mean, I don't
Just
know
burp.
at this point. You've chewed for minutes on end.
Yeah.
I'm swallowing it.
Do you have a preference between stand-up? Well, I'll avoid Hondo. Do you have a preference between stand-up and improv?
Stand up, probably.
Would you, yeah?
Yeah, I like stand up.
Why is that? Is it more?
At least because I have something to fall back on, almost like, because if you, with improv, you have to be on your feet, whereas stand up, you're like, oh, okay, if this joke doesn't work, I have like 2 other backup jokes I can do. Yeah.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I've always enjoyed improv because they hold you. They don't. You don't have. There's not as much pressure.
Yeah.
Because like you just thought of that.
Yeah.
And I've always thought stand-up's been like you've had time.
Yeah.
Why isn't this funny?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
And that's what's always been worrisome about me.
Yeah.
And Hondo, you did a I don't know, is this your second time doing stand-up?
Second time at a lame show.
Yeah.
Third time in general.
Right.
Yeah.
Because last
I think
April.
you did great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It was really great.
I think I did great too.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Last April we had 4 comedians come up and you opened for all of us.
Yes.
Myself, Jackson, Sarah Poderacki, and Jordan.
Yep.
And so you opened for all of us. I thought that worked
Yeah.
out very well. But what made you want to get up there by yourself this time?
Well, one, I was like, hey, I'll host, I'll introduce people because I won't have to write much material.
Right.
And I ended up writing it like as much as anybody. So I was
You
like,
probably
I
had
should.
8 or 9 minutes.
Yeah. So I should have just went up there with 5 of it, I think, and made it as funny as possible. But it's a learning experience. I actually wanted to weigh in on your guys' conversation about what do you like more.
Okay.
I think it's all the same, because the best part about like a live performance and a live comedy is that it's so temporary, and it's like you're experiencing this thing with people that are in the room, and then it's gone.
Right.
Yeah.
And then like if you were there, you loved it, and if not, you're just like you missed out. I don't know.
Well, hopefully we had might have had the whole show recorded.
I hope.
Yeah, Sarah Poderacki, E-Weekly, and also the public relations for Lame.
Shouts out.
Shout out to Sarah.
Yes. She's done a great job with us, and she set up the camera, and I think got the whole show. She at least got the stand-up. So we'll try to throw a link at you eventually when that gets up there.
We'll just throw it at
Yeah,
them.
right. Catch this.
Slinging links.
I'll say it, and you type it into the URL as I'm saying it, and that's how we'll do it. But I'm intrigued to see what kind of response that gets for people that weren't there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it was a fantastic show.
Yeah,
the
really
energy in the
good.
place was livid.
It was just amazing.
Yeah, one of our best shows.
I agree.
Yeah, one of my favorite shows.
Demetrius Fields, one of our newer comedians, I think really got that going.
Should have him on here.
Yeah,
That'd be a good
it
one.
That'd be a
should.
fun guest.
He's multi-talented.
Yes, so
Stand-up
I heard.
Comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah. So which do you think you're better at, both of you? Would you better at stand-up, better at improv?
Sketch.
Stand up, because I'm not the best improver. Like a lot of things, I'm like, oh man, I put too much thought into
Right.
it. Yeah,
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I think I'm normally a low energy guy, but during improv, for some reason, I can like harness some life force and
Yeah.
somehow like,
Right.
kind of become something I'm not normally.
Well, I've noticed with you, Honda, that you very much the crowd is there.
Yeah.
A lot of comedians will do their set, they have a crowd, they laugh, pause for laughter, and so on.
Right.
But you're there looking out, talking to them or whatever.
Yeah.
So you had that connection, and I think you kind of feed off of that.
Yeah, I do. I very much enjoy feedback.
Right.
It was cool. I talked to Jackson's dad. I didn't know it was Jackson's dad, and during the
Yes.
set.
Yeah.
That was really funny.
Jackson's dad is really cool.
Cool guy.
I thought you knew for sure.
I had no idea. No.
It's crazy. People
Wouldn't
put-
ask him if I.
Yeah. It was funny that day that actually I put my top 5 songs for the year or whatever on there.
Right.
One was 20th Century Boy by T-Rex. And Mr. Touchberry comments, T-Rex? Oh yeah. So we both had a little Eric Touchberry interaction that night. But yeah, I thought it was a solid show. And Jordan, I mean, if anything, thank you very much for everything you've done for Lame.
No
you all right?
problem.
You need any more water on it?
A little parched.
Thank you again for everything you've done.
Thank you guys for just letting me do stand up and hang out with you guys. You really just helped make my college experience
dude.
really great.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
No, I'm just kidding.
You're welcome.
It's worth it.
It's worth
Thank you. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really been great, and following in your footsteps as vice president of Lame.
Yeah,
Big
you're
shoes
doing a
to
great
fill.
job.
Well, thank you. I didn't. That wasn't a plug, but no, thank you. I appreciate it. But no, you've been a fun guy to watch for sure. There's one point. We're going to stray a little bit from the questions right now.
Okay.
A couple weeks ago, I was talking with Jackson about my mom's dog. No, I don't like it. I don't mind it. It's not that I dislike it, but I'm not a big dog guy.
Okay.
And this dog was
Yeah,
annoying.
I'm a cat
'cause
person.
What?
I'm a cat person.
I'm a cat person.
Yeah.
If I have to have an animal in a house, I want it to be a cat.
Yeah.
But I said I was going to bring some pictures of this dog, so I did today, and we're going to show the dog off. I think, hopefully, we got it. There's Jude, and that's my shoe.
I knew it was going to be named Jude.
Yeah.
I called it.
Yeah, it's from the Beatles song. So you could be like, "Hey, Jude, don't make a bet." And like when you're calling it, no, whatever. So I think that's a picture I took. There's another one that I took
Oh, you look like you really don't like that dog, Dave.
Well, so
Yeah.
I was trying to take a regular selfie, and then he popped in there, and so I am upset. I was posing. I was striking a pose. Actually, I don't have any pants on, but the dog is trying. No, that's not true. Let's see another one. I think
You should
maybe.
put the sticker of Gary on that photo.
Yes.
There he's in the laundry room,
Oh.
and my mom's legs, and there's me holding it. See, that doesn't look like I like him. I don't think.
You're holding a
You're
being.
holding him, yeah.
I'm holding a being.
Carefully.
Yeah, but that face doesn't scream. I love this dog. I don't know. So there's my dog. I guess my mom's dog. I don't know. You guys like dogs, or
Yeah.
you like dogs? Do you like dogs?
They're okay.
Yeah.
I got chased by dogs in my youth, so I'm like, no.
You're sandwiched, Hondo.
I got bit in the butt by a dog.
In the butt.
And
Jealous of the dog.
During a formative year, during a formative year in my life, you know, and I made a decision: do I hate dogs, or do I love them even harder?
And you went with, you hate dogs.
You love the dog.
Yeah, man. It's just, come on. Like, how do you not love
Yeah.
the embodiment of like fun in a being?
There's a
Yeah.
way. So anyway, that's a dog.
There's a way.
That's a dog. We got Hondo. We got Jordan. We're gonna be back in the third segment. We got a surprise for you.
Welcome to one of the fastest growing universities for freshmen in Michigan. A university where differences are celebrated. Where faculty believe their students' success is their success. Where our honors college has doubled in size, and where we are nationally recognized for educating and improving our community. Being here is about being part of something bigger. It's about being part of a family. It's about fitting in while standing out. Now's the time to challenge yourself and be surrounded by people who truly care about your success. So whether you become an artist who inspires others, a creator who develops something new, or an innovator who changes the way people think, this is your opportunity. Fuel your curiosity through research. Hit the stage and enrich the lives of others. Compete in Division I athletics. No matter your path, we all bleed green. So roll up your sleeves. Dive in. Experience learning in and out of the classroom. Be a student of life. Welcome to higher education. Welcome to Eastern Michigan University. Welcome home.
I am true EMU.
We are true EMU.
It's been a fun year. 2017's been good to us all. And we've been celebrating Christmas a lot here. So we thought we'd send you off this semester with a little something. I really can't stay.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I've gotta go away.
But baby, it's cold outside.
This evening has been
hoping you'd
so
drop in.
very nice.
I'll hold your hands, they're just like ice.
My mother will start to worry.
Beautiful, what's your hurry?
And father will be pacing the floor.
Listen to that fireplace roar.
Really, I'd better scurry.
Beautiful, please don't hurry.
Maybe is just a half a drink more.
Put some records on while I pull.
The neighbors might think,
Baby, it's bad out there.
hey, what's in the drink?
No cabs to be had out there.
I wish I knew how
Your eyes are like
to
starlight
break
now.
your spell.
I'll take your hat. Your hair looks swell.
I'd ought to say no, no, no.
Mind if I move in closer?
At least I'm gonna say I tried.
What's the sense in hurting my
I
pride?
really can't stay.
Baby, it's
Oh,
cold
but
out.
it's cold outside.
Second verse.
I simply must go.
But baby, it's cold outside.
The answer is
But
no.
babe, man's not hot.
Your welcome has been
How lucky that you
so
dropped in.
nice and warm.
Look out the window at this storm.
Is this will be suspicious?
Gosh, your lips look
My brother
delicious.
will be there at the door.
Waves upon the tropical
The
shore.
main man's mind is vicious.
Your lips are delicious.
Maybe just a cigarette more.
Never such a blizzard before.
I've gotta get home.
But baby, you freeze out
Now
there.
why don't you give me a coat?
It's up to your knees out there.
You've really been grand.
I throw it when you touch my
But
hand.
don't you see?
How can you do this thing to me?
There's bound to be talk tomorrow.
Think of my lifelong
At
sorrow.
least there's gonna be plenty implied.
If you got pneumonia and died,
I really can't stay.
get over that old out.
Ah, but it's cold outside.
I love the Beatles.
Are you an EMU student interested in getting a first-hand experience working at a radio station? Well, say no more. EMU offers a class through Eagle Radio that will thoroughly prepare you for a real-life experience. But first, you have to register for the class. Pick a date and a time slot. Then the world is yours. Eagle Radio allows you to be fully independent and customize your own show. Have real conversations about the news, celebrity gossip, update listeners about the weather, play a trivia game. It's your show. You're free to name your show whatever you want and play any edited music of your choice. If you love having heated debates and you feel your words need to be heard, then Eagle Radio is just for you.
And that's it for the semester. We had an absolute blast here. Jackson wishes he could be here, but that's okay. Hondo filled in for him greatly. Jordan, as always, has been a pleasure. If you get nostalgic over break, then you can watch any of our episodes still on the air, eWeekly or the Sideliners at eWeekly at that's not right, ETV at EMU. Sorry about that. Check us out on YouTube or on Facebook. For all of us here at ETV, have a wonderful 2017. The rest of it, I'm David Pierce Anderson, Jordan Causey, Hondo Rodriguez. It's been a pleasure.